So, AVN in town, this is an exciting time of the year for anyone with a penis.
Or with JJ.
Yeah, or with JJ.
Yeah, well, I guess
don't
girls
forget that.
too, but AVN, you're the host of the AVN Awards. Wow, that's a big night.
It's a very big night.
Are you up for any awards? You've won a lot.
Yes, I am. I'm up for several, probably 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
10? Or like what? What are you up
Well,
for?
I direct and produce too, so
Sure.
I have some of my movies are up. I have scenes that I've been in, performing, directing, all kinds of stuff.
Well, I like some of the categories, you know, like best use of pancake batter in a feature film, kind of things. You know, I like some of the categories.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, the best money shot, right? There's an award for
I
that?
don't think so.
No?
No,
Is
there
that,
should
that's
be,
just a
though.
joke that we use? I
That
mean,
must be a joke, but there should be.
there should
Yeah,
be.
there
should
Absolutely.
be.
Some of these
Why
guys should
haven't
be
they
rewarded.
done that? That's for the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys should be rewarded.
Yeah, but
for
that
their-
one-
you know how much celery you got to eat to win an award?
Yeah,
like
but
that?
Peter North would win every time.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he retired though?
Yeah, he might be, but...
Well,
Best
yeah, but
these
bring
are
the
shots.
man out of retirement for crying out loud for a lifetime achievement award.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Surely,
Homeboy, make a lot.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
That'd be great. So, directing awards, you've won. Is it you like being on the backside of the camera? No pun intended.
You know, it's like a love-hate relationship. I love it and I hate it, but I would, like, I'm such a performer. I love to be in front of the camera that it took me like 5 years to really be comfortable as a director.
Really?
So,
Do you ever just jump in, say the hell with directing, just roll it and just jump in? We're changing everything.
I have,
Have
but not often.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to do that.
Is there something that you like in your guys that are really attracting you to make you just, or is it girls with you?
I
I'm
love
sorry,
both equally.
Do you?
Yeah, but I just like seeing somebody who's really genuinely into what they're doing. So yeah, that to me is, you know, you don't want to be with somebody who's not really
Into it.
into it.
Yeah.
That does not feel good.
It must be tough for a. I mean, there's got to be a little bit of performance anxiety for guys. I would have a little bit of anxiety, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how guys do it.
Yeah, I mean, with girls, you're there. You know?
Yeah.
You're there, but yes, guys
can't
have
tell
to
if you're not
actually,
aroused,
you know,
you
guys
know?
have to actually do most of the work and
Sure.
be able to perform and you know, on cue. So that is, I don't know how guys do it.
Well, since the days of now Viagra and all of these kind of things, I mean, that has to help.
I'm pretty sure there's only the European guys don't do that.
They don't do that?
Those guys are a different breed. Yeah. I don't know,
How
like,
so?
any guy that's from Europe, like anything turns them on. So
Oh,
to
okay.
them, like, you know, sex is just different.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys need Viagra to do this job, and probably other things that I've never seen. But yeah.
Wow. Well, being a guy, guys always say about getting into porn. For a girl, it's not that tough, is it, to get into porn?
I think it's easier for a girl because you don't
Yeah.
really have to prove yourself, and you know, you just have to have an attractive body or.
Sure. And there's a lot of really pretty girls.
Yeah.
Really
there
pretty
are.
girls in porn.
And there's a lot of really intelligent women too. And you know, I can only speak for the years that I've been in the business, but there's a lot of girls that come from, you know, having a major in music or a bachelor's in music and come over because they just are interested in sex. You know, it's not like they have no other choice. You know, who wouldn't want a fun job like this?
And you
then
can make a
maybe-
lot of money, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're talking like $500 or something like that
Oh,
for
way more than
an
that,
hour's
yeah.
work, or well, obviously
But
for
well,
you.
like minimum, yeah.
Really?
You get right.
Is there like a union scale?
No, I wish.
Are they SAG members? Once?
Ain't no saying it.
Once they get over 40,
No. Well, the real money is like in owning your own product. That's
Like
really,
you.
Yeah, now I can say that I've seen the real money, even though the money before was not bad.
Yeah.
But you know, it feels good to be able to be like, that is all mine.
Yeah, now you're the
Yeah,
company.
Now you're
yeah.
financially independent.
Right.
You're doing all right.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, you know, we were talking about how Larry Flint and
Joe
Francis right
Oh,
now
right.
say they're going to go to Congress and ask for a $5 billion bailout
Bailout,
because
yeah.
the porn industry is taking a big hit. Have you seen a big? Is it going to take a big wad of cash?
I've seen a hit, but I wouldn't say I'm
Wasn't in
hurting,
the pocketbook, huh?
Like, I'm not hurting like other people are.
No?
No.
The industry hasn't gone bottoms up, if you will.
I think there are certain companies that have just lost all business and have, you know, went out of business. But the people who are really good and stand out are still doing well.
I kind of see it like the video game industry. They say the video game industry, because the economy is booming, because people, they can't afford to go out to the movies and out to dinner, but you buy a video game for $50 and it lasts you a month
Right.
Yeah.
at your house. I kind of see porn as the same thing.
That's what I would think.
You know?
But I even saw a hit on my internet for a while. just now in January it started to creep back up, but you know, that's where everyone was like, oh, internet's going to be booming and everything, you know, it went down too, so you're seeing it everywhere.
Are we seeing the movies, are you guys making an effort to spice things up? I mean, there's only so many plot lines really you can have. The guy comes, knocks on the door, she answers the door, and next thing you know, they're on the pool table.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends on what kind of porn you're making, because for me, I think, you know, you're right, everything's been done before, but it's about pairing people up and seeing people that are really excited to be there and putting them in situations maybe they've never been in before. You know, that is something that people want to see, and it's always going to be new to them.
Mm-hmm. This is Belladonna, by the way, that's in the studio with us. Is it more girl-on-girl stuff nowadays? And it seems like it's more girl-on-girl.
Nowadays, yeah, there's a lot more of it. But when I first started, it was random when you would get hired for a girl-girl scene.
Well, you're the one that kind of brought the girl-on-girl thing back to the forefront, right?
I guess that's what people say, but that's that would be weird to say that about myself.
Well, you know what? You pat on the back if you're responsible for that.
Thanks, yeah.
We like it. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I've always loved men and women, and so for me it was exciting to do something that I hadn't done much of, which was girl-girl stuff.
Yeah. And
so when I first started, it was all I was doing for 2 years, and then I, you know, started to do more boy-girl stuff again. But it's exciting.
So out of your 250 movies, how many are actually girl-girl?
Well, I think it's probably more than that by now, but God, half the movies that I've directed have been girl-girl.
You've directed how many?
Probably about 15.
Yeah.
Who's the most exciting girl-girl couple?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, besides Sam and Lilo.
I don't know if that's exciting.
Oh, are you talking about like full-on real couples or like girls that
I was
just in the movies. Who's the best ones?
The girl that I really think is amazing, that is very underrated right now, who I'm going to do a whole movie on, her name is Sin Sage. And she's been in the business for about 4 years, and she only does girl-girl. And when I watch her, it makes me, you watch this girl and you're like, this is what every girl should be doing when they're doing sex.
Really?
You know, that's what it's supposed to look like, and it feels great to see that, because it's so rare.
Okay.
It's rare you see someone, no matter how many times you shoot them, they're just completely into what they're doing, and really just, the camera's not there.
I love my job.
Would the average viewer feel that passion that you do about the on-screen images?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think it depends. Viewers are so different. You know, some people are just watching porn for the girl, like they don't care what she's doing, they just want to see her.
Right.
And then there's the people who are like, I want to see passion. I want to see, that stands out to me. And no matter what she's doing it with passion.
Well, the trend seems to be in movies nowadays, at least in my family. I mean, we just went to see Bolt in 3D.
Yeah.
What about like 3D, where you got to actually wear glasses and have stuff flying at you?
Or high definition.
Right. Well, it's funny. A company came out to one of the conventions last year that they were starting to do 3D porn, and it was interesting, but at the same time, it was like, you know, I still couldn't wrap my mind around it. I don't know.
Really?
I'd like to see it actually happen before I would invest my money in it.
Well, these people, you know, you go to a 3D movie and you're ducking, you're moving your head. Imagine in a porno, be like,
Like if you wanted that, like all.
Exactly.
You'd be like, whoa.
No, you'd be ducking a 20-foot wiener.
I think that's a great idea, though, and
You know,
that would be amazing to see.
Incoming.